Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. A Lucerne Valley man and an Apple Valley man were arrested during a traffic stop in Joshua Tree on suspicion of dealing drugs. On Tuesday morning at around 2 a.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies conducted a traffic stop on a Nissan pickup truck with code violations near the intersection of Border Avenue and La Brisa Drive in Joshua Tree. Deputies identified the driver as Fred Brenner, a 52-year-old resident of Lucerne Valley, and a passenger in the vehicle as David Dexter, a 57-year-old resident of Apple Valley. Brenner was found to have a felony warrant for his arrest, and Dexter had a misdemeanor warrant. Deputies say they searched the vehicle and located suspected methamphetamine and several items consistent with drug sales. Fred Brenner and David Dexter were arrested on suspicion of possessing a controlled substance for sale and are being held at the West Valley Detention Center. It's the last day of 2025, and here in the high desert, we like to send the year out in style. For many of us, that means partying with friends or at a local restaurant or bar. And for people all over the world, they love to come to the desert and party under the stars. Z107.7 wants to remind you that whatever you like to get into, if you're imbibing, don't be driving. Please think before you get behind the wheel. Driving under the influence of a legal or illegal drug is a serious offense that can cost you more than $10,000 in fines and at worst can leave you or someone you love dead. DUI drivers who cause fatal accidents are now being prosecuted with murder. Our desert is full of long, dark, windy roads, and 2 DUIs in the last few months have led to murder charges. If you're planning to party this New Year's Eve, think ahead and arrange for yourself or one of your pals to be a designated driver, or consider taking Basin Transit or a rideshare option. We're in the high desert, and you can often camp just where you are. So whatever you imbibe in, don't be driving. Celebrating the new year is popular here in the high desert, but some methods of celebration can endanger you, your family, and your neighbors. Fireworks are completely illegal in San Bernardino County, and if you're hearing this anywhere in the Morongo Basin, that means you. On a recent episode of the Z107.7 Up Close Show, host Gary Digneau spoke with Battalion Chief Travis Aguirre of San Bernardino County Fire. They talked about fireworks on New Year's Eve.
There are folks who think that they need to blow off fireworks on New Year's.
Oh, man.
Tell us from the fire service point of view what you think about fireworks.
I love fireworks.
I can always tell from your reaction.
In an official setting where they're meant to be put on display and they do a big production. There's a qualified company and personnel that do it. I love it. And it's beautiful. I don't like mortars and aerial fireworks in the neighborhood.
In neighborhoods,
setting.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we see, from the fire service perspective, we see fireworks events and incidents all throughout the year. Obviously, they have an uptick or a rise during, 4th of July, New Year's, and a couple of other holidays. And unfortunately, just due to our desert location and setting, we don't have a whole lot of moisture or fuel moisture. And so we see fires.
When you're setting off that firework in your neighborhood for your jollies, you are endangering your neighbors.
And you will be
and
held.
And their kids and their dogs, and it's just not fair.
It's not. And you will be held liable. And there are significant penalties and fines. And depending upon the quantity that you have, there can be some significant charges brought up against you.
In San Bernardino County, fireworks are illegal.
Correct.
And that includes what the so-called safe and sane ones. It's all fireworks. If you must blow off fireworks in the neighborhood, anything you should do to make sure you're safe? First of all, just don't do it.
My recommendation,
I guess we'll just
100% is do not do it.
Okay.
You can hear their full conversation by listening to the Z107.7 Up Close Show as a podcast at our website, Z107.7fm.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you are looking for a show tonight that's some local noise to start the new year off right, online news editor Robert Hayden is here with a flyer he found stapled to a telephone pole.
Tonight at the Snakebite Roadhouse, a free show will have you rocking into the new year. Local legends Flames of Durga bring their heavy sounds to the stage as headliners, supported by Waxy, E. Ray Bouchard and Drugs, and DJ Yucca Fuzz. They'll also be joined by DJ duo Jessica Von Rabbit and Z107.7's own Lee Joseph, spinning wax into 2026. Best of all, it's a no-cover show happening all night with tequila toasts at midnight to ring in the new year. That's at the Snakebite Roadhouse in Yucca Valley, located at 55405 29 Palms Highway. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
And finally, as a new year approaches, it offers us all a time to reflect on the year that has been. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas shares a retrospective of 2025 in area theaters.
2025 saw an ever-widening variety of live productions in our Morongo Basin. Theater 29 brought the Easy to Love concert, A Streetcar Named Desire, Jesus Christ Superstar, and Then There Were None. Willy Wonka Kids Ed Jr. versions with their summer youth program. Miscast It's Our Time Cabaret, the second annual 29 Queer Film Festival, two stagings of a brand new play by James Franco workshopped for eventual Broadway release, Desert Films, and Nuncrackers. While Joshua Tree's Thought Theater was on hiatus in 2025, their parent organization Project Sheba brought their 7th year of the High Desert Fringe Festival to 29 Palms as the newly branded Desert Fringe Theater and Cultural Arts Festival. A new mobile company, Inspirations Edge, produced two shows in 2025, Lake Company and The Rocky Horror Show. Joshua Tree Theater Under the Stars staged Waiting for Godot in their amphitheater. All of these companies were well represented at the Desert Theater League Awards, with Theater 29 garnering 7 wins, Inspirations Edge receiving 3 wins, Thought Theater's November 2024 production of The Mountaintop won an award, and Joshua Tree Theater Under the Stars had a win for Godot. Theater is alive and well in our basin, and the best is yet to come. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.